Our first speaker tonight is Ronit T. She is working out of the Competent Communication Manual. She is going to be doing Project 6, which focuses on vocal variety. As she says, 5 to 7 minutes. And she's been a part of Toastmasters for 10 months, and she really loves it. This is her 6th speech, and she would like to share one of her New Year resolution goals. Please welcome Ronit. The title of her speech is Happy New Year.
Good evening, Suncoast Toastmasters.
Good evening.
And on our guest. How many of you in this room have set a New Year's resolution or a goal? Hold on. Did you know that 50% of the population sets New Year's goals or resolutions, but only less than 10% succeed? That's not much. So whoever raised their hands, approximately only 3 or 4 people will actually achieve their New Year's resolution. Out of the people who raised their hand, how many people, or what the top 3 goals of getting healthier, exercising, or losing a few pounds, how many of those by show of hands? Okay, so most
Pretty
of you.
much giving it up.
Well then, I'm so glad you're here, friend, because I'm here to tell you how to keep that goal. And one of my top goals for this year is also to lose a little bit of weight, exercise, and eat healthy. So I'm glad you're here, because maybe you're not going to give up after listening to my speech tonight. As many of you know, life happens, but you probably didn't know that 10 years ago, I was extremely fit. For those of you who know Danny, I was like the female version of Danny. I used to be a personal trainer. But then life happens. You find a job, you go to school, you get married, you have kids, you have a business, you have a dog. You don't have as much time to go to the gym or eat healthy or cook and really watch what you eat. So you gain a few pounds, and those few pounds turn into more pounds. And over the years, you just get older, and it's harder to lose the weight. Do you agree?
Yes.
Well, this year, I'm determined to be in the 10th percentile and achieve my New Year's resolution goal, which is to lose 9 pounds. I'm here to tell you 3 steps of how to achieve that New Year's resolution, whatever you have set, by giving you an example of how I plan to achieve and succeed in my 2016 goal, which is to lose a few pounds and get healthier. The first step to achieve is set a realistic goal. When I used to be a personal trainer, people used to come to me and said, Ronit, I want to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. I looked at them and said, that's just not going to happen. That's not realistic. It might even take you a couple of years to lose 50 pounds. It took you 10 years to gain it, give at least a year or 2 to lose it. So obviously they never came to me because I was very upfront with them. My goal for this year is to lose 9 pounds. And for you, I know some of you might say, wow, that's a piece of cake, that's nothing. But for me, it's a lot. And this is, in order for me to lose 9 pounds in 6 months, I would have to lose 1.5 pounds a month. Not bad, achievable, right? In order to lose 1.5 pounds a month, I will have to burn 5,250 calories a month, which means I will have to cut down 175 calories a day in order to achieve my goal. Pretty realistic, right? Step number 2, have a plan. In order to achieve your goal, you have to have a plan, a detailed plan with a timeline. So what I plan to do in order to cut those 175 calories in a day, I plan to give up some of my favorite foods, like a bar of chocolate or a bag of chips or a glass of wine. And beer and wings and pizza. I could go on and on and on. That's realistic. I think I can do that maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Just give up that one chocolate bar that I was going to eat, or instead of eating 2 slices of pizza, maybe consume just one. And there goes 175 pounds. I mean, calories.
Easy.
Another thing that I really want to do, actually I've started doing with Shlomo, is, you know, most of us have a job and we sit behind a desk and we're not very active. I mean, Jim can tell you on my Fitbit, I barely reach 5,000 steps a day. So what I've started doing is after lunch, taking a 20-minute walk. 20-minute walk burns 100 calories. Anyone can take a 20-minute walk after lunch. In addition to the 20-minute walk, I also started doing stairs, climbing up the stairs for 10 minutes. There goes another 150 calories that I'm going to be burning. Pretty realistic. For those of you who don't have stairs or don't work, take your dog for an extra 10 minutes on a walk or bike, anything. Just keep being active. It's a simple formula. Calories in should be less than calories out. The third step, which I'm going to be doing this year, is I am not going to give up. Achieving a goal takes time, patience, and perseverance. By being patient and following the steps and being accountable by either documenting it or talking to a person, perhaps your spouse, or making a speech about it, you're held accountable, and you're probably not going to give up because you have established goals together. So for 2016, whether it's losing weight, quit smoking, or saving money, by just following the 3 steps of setting realistic goals, making a plan, and not giving up, you all can too be in the 10th percentile and achieving your goals. Thank you.